Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails in the Sky, second chapter, part, I don't know, dude. I think we're like in the mid-teens. I haven't named the videos I recorded yesterday yet, so it's hard for me to just, I didn't bother opening up the file and seeing what I said the part was in the last video, because I don't have too much time to record, and I want to try and knock out at least 2 today to fully, have my backlog all good and ready to go, because I'm probably not going to be able to record for about 2 or so weeks, so I want to make sure everything is all, got enough videos for that time. I believe I do, but just to be sure. So we're in Minoria Village, the town with maybe not the best music, but it is really nice and peaceful. It's not no, whatever the industrial city was. It had Zeiss. Zeiss had the most banging theme. What are we doing here? We're looking for the children. Looking for some children. For some reason the game seems like really framey. Oh, there, that says Sunday school. One second. Let me... Where's Task Manager? What the fuck is using all my CPU, dude? Oh, I just realized there's still a video rendering out that's got like a couple more minutes. I think it'll be fine. It's not awful. Well, it's pretty bad, but if we can get into like a cutscene, I don't think it'll matter. If the if it's framey, as long as we're not moving. I forgot. I still had a video rendered that I started rendering it when I left, but I got back sooner than I thought, so it was not done in time. Given the sign's still up, I guess they're still in class. Could be. Let's take a look inside. Let's just barge in, interrupt these kids. Their 1 day of education they get per week. Let me take a peek. Okay, let's wait a second. I know that guy. It's Mr. Greenhair. What the hell? They do not deserve your sympathy. In truth, Pedro did not think Duke Gaston would back down easily. What are the machinations of the foul-masked puppeteer Harlequin? Capri, Pedro's teacher, seems to know the jester, but simply dodged any questions about him with frustrating vagueness. Regardless, Pedro knew another battle would come, and soon. He would have to upgrade the Blue Knight if he hoped. What in the fuck is this teaching? Oh, Pedro. A slightly irritated yet comforting voice snapped Pedro from his he's reading a story, maybe. Do you wish for your tea to grow cold? The clear blue eyes which met his own carried their own message. It will be alright. Pedro, a little embarrassed, took his tea and drank deeply. It was enough to simply have this moment with her. The end. That's the Doll Knight, kids. And he read that from memory? What? That's it? What about the fight with the Harlequin? Oh, Clem, you're such a dummy. That's a wonderful ending. And you guys know Pedro and Tio are gonna get married and live happily ever after? Ah, so romantic. Yeah. See, Lucia, you're not important enough to get your own portrait. Nerd. I want some of that tea. Capri is so cool. Wow, the one character that doesn't get a portrait. Poor girl. Oh, 22 chapters of the Doll Knight in one city for a bunch of rambunctious kids. We want to talk challenges. So this is daycare. This isn't like actual schooling. Got it. Thank you for teaching us, Mr. Grant. Okay, never underestimating this group of kids again. So, I mean, if that's all they did is he read a book out loud to them? I mean, I guess they are really young kids, but still. Class just wrapped up, so, come on in. You notice me? Guess I stuck my nose in a little too far. Sorry for intruding. Legasp. Huh? Hey! What? Estelle! Hi kids, great to see you again. You guys doing okay? Holy moly, did you come to play? Interrogate you for all the information you know? Yes. Play? Not really. This is great, it's been forever! So, which one are we supposed to be talking to again? I don't even remember. I think it was Polly. Yes, Polly. Well, you haven't lost any energy, it seems. It is weird, like, why do only 4 of the kids have portraits? Because I don't think any of them did in the first game. Or maybe just Clem. Like, poor Lucia just getting the short end of the stick. Of course I do. Wow, though, you really are a priest, despite that getup. Wow, the hate on my awesome duds. But hey, what are the chances we meet again here of all places? Could this be fate? God, the music's so just soothing. I love it. Oh, I see. So you met Father Kevin before, Estelle. The world really is a small place. It actually is. You can walk around the entire continent. Oh, not even, maybe not the entire continent. Entire country in, like, a couple days. I know, right? Craziest. Well, thanks for lunch, by the way. It was excellent. No, it's no trouble. Besides, it's the least I can do in return for what you've done for the children. Hey, Estelle. How come Joshua... you see... he's a dirty, rotten traitor. It's not really fair. I mean, he's doing the right thing, as we... actually... Because, I mean, he's going against Ouroboros. He's just doing it in his own way. Because he doesn't trust us. Or he doesn't want to get us in trouble. Which is a little condescending, in all honesty. I want Joshua to see the orphanage all fixed up too. Me too. I wanted to see him dressed up like a... so pretty. Anyway, you guys are in Sunday school for a while. What was that you were reading when we came in? Some kind of novel? Yeah, it's called The Doll Knight. It's a new awesome action story about fights between puppeteers. It wasn't... I know it wasn't Sword for Brains. It was a romance with desperate love between a noble lady and a common man. Desperate love. It's a young adult novel series I brought with me when I came to Liberal. I planned on reading it to the kids a little at a time, but they convinced me to do it all in one go. I guess that's the way you get. I guess the way you get caught up in stuff kind of backfired there. You'll be heading back to Rouen now, I take it. So my dude just pops over, reads a book, and is like, "You guys are educated now. Be gone." I got other villages to visit, so I need to hop on an airship soon. Brace your business? Yeah, there's a lot going on. Wait, on that note, we came here to ask about something. You wanted to ask about the white man Polly saw? Oh yeah, that thing. You want to ask me stuff? Yeah, Polly, we have a question. Can you tell us about the white man you saw a little while ago? Well, they're all white. The white man was a white man. He was spinning like a top and was neato and fun. Uh-huh. We were hoping for a bit more. Let me try and explain it a bit better. It was about 4 days ago. Polly was outside just kind of spacing out, which is, usual for her. And then she saw a white man floating in the air. Yeah, he was dancing around in circles in the sky. Trails in the sky. And when circles in the sky, that's the spin-off game. Well, it's not actually the spin-off game. It's the spin-off game that's yet to be announced. And when I tried talking to him, he bowed and flew away. He bowed and flew away like a birdie. We were totally asleep and dreamed of the whole thing. I mean, come on, that's the lamest ghost story ever. I thought she might be dreaming this first as well, but it seems someone else saw it too. Right, Daniel? Yeah, Daniel. Yeah, I only saw a little though. That night I saw a weird white shadow flying off to the east. The east. With 2 kids seeing it, I'm a little more inclined to believe it. Hell, something just bowing when spoken to though. Hey, Polly, did you get a good look at his face? I don't know what his face looks like. He was wearing a weird mask. A weird mask, eh? That's suspicious. Because that could be an Ouroboros member. Because don't they wear masks? Or maybe that was just Lawrence who wore the mask. Was this his name? Lawrence? I can't remember what the bad guy's name was from the first game. It was something with an L. I don't think it was Lawrence. Maybe it was. The dude who's, I don't know it for sure, but you kind of assume is Joshua's brother. Actually, no, I think they pretty much stated that. I think it was, I don't know if they, I'm trying to remember how the game ended. I think they pretty much spell it out that it's his brother, or at least, someone he grew up with. But I don't know if they ever explicitly stated. Once Daniel told me about it, I contacted the Bracer Guild just in case. We've been watching for it since then, but there's been no sign of it. Well, thanks for your time, ma'am. It gives us a lot to think about. Estelle? Agate? Whenever you're in Rouen, you're more than welcome to stop by. Father, I'll see you the next time there's a class, I hope. Yeah, you bet. Absolutely, I'll drop by every time I have a chance. See ya! And then he never came by again. You too, Estelle, and bring Joshua next time too. Don't know when I'll be back, but we'll come to see you again. Yo, Father Kevin, be our third party member, please. It's been too long. Gotta wonder though whether or not their matron qualifies for sainthood, because every single one of them was among the most polite, wonderful kids I've ever met. You didn't see old Clem, who stole our freaking bracer emblem. Yeah, Matron Theresa's amazing. Theresa is actually... Oh, there's actually another girl who helps out there too. She's busy with her school exams and couldn't get out here today though. Huh, okay. Anyway, I'm heading back to Rouen for a little bit. What about you guys, want to come with? Well, we've asked everything we need to over here. And the road's always better with company. Let's head out. It's decided then. Off you go to Rouen. Let's go. Is he a real party member? He's a real party member. Let's go. Finally, we have 3 party members. At least for now. I enjoy the games. Combat just feels so much better when you have 3 party members. Which actually makes me think. What was our... Don't we have a couple of those beast quests? Vista Forest Road, don't know where that is. Goal Seaside Way. I think, yeah, that's the, wait, what was that? Items of note. Extremely high physical defense, offensive arts, got it. So, cast the spells. Oh, he's a healer, man. Okay. Well, we'll give him a firebolt. So he's got defense too. So he's got Terra. Oh, Terra is up to 3,000. Wasn't it just 2,000 in the last game? Granted, it makes sense to be buffed up a little bit because you have such higher HP. So that's good. That's like basically a full heal, at least for now. Now we could steal his mind. Sounds weird. And give it to Estelle, and she would have it. And she would still have her AoE heals and everything. So if we steal... No, I think it's maybe... I don't know, do I want him to be a... What are his skills? Can I see that? Like, are they any good? You know what, for now, we'll let him stay a healer. We'll let him stay with the super heal. And Estelle can just roll with her normal stuff. And then we'll decide if his, like, skills are any good. Because, I mean, Estelle's physical skills and spells are not bad. So, maybe having her be a little more offensively focused rather than, like, our sole super healer is probably for the best. I probably should fight some of these guys. Just to get a little CP built up before we go try and fight the super monster of Doom. So he is weak to earth. Old dude has some earth spells. You're weak to fire. I don't really want to use special skills because I'm trying to, I wouldn't mind building up a little, at least a little bit of CP on everyone. So Crest. Earth Guard's pretty good. Petrify Breath is also really good. Because the Petrify status effect is like OP as hell, at least when it works. Will that one shot? It will!
Not bad!
So he's, oh wow, he's low ass. Why are you so low level, dude? Granted, I guess you could also ask the question, why is he so high level? If he's just a traveling priest. Granted, you know, we have reason to suspect he's a little bit more important than just a regular traveling priest, based on the way he was meeting with the Royal Knight Lady. And plus, I mean, it makes sense to have, you know, if you're traveling around the region, it makes sense to be a little versed in combat. Now, whether he should be nearly as strong as Agate and Estelle seems a little, you know. But that's one of the things you have to roll with when you're playing Vigi games. Okay. He's whacking and smacking. So we're only gonna try this a couple times. I'm not gonna beat my head against the wall super hard against this. So he's got a little bit of a weakness to fire, but not a huge amount. Because honestly, a lot of the times the best way to do these things is just to grind up full CP and then just use your special attacks. Because your special attacks are very strong. Now you don't have AoE healing. I should probably try and set you up with AoE healing. That's probably a good idea. Wonder if Petrify works. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so Flare Arrow, I don't think we're gonna. I think we're gonna lose here. I'm gonna try it at least 2 or 3 times. Okay, we could ult. I think we're gonna try and steal this crit. Then it says they have really high physical defense, but at the very least, stealing the crit from them is worth it. And I mean, hopefully it does at least 29 damage.
Take this!
Okay, so it's high, but it's not like you can still damage them at least. Ooh, I forgot about that. About they buff when they attack. Hit Agate or Estelle. Agate or Estelle. Oh ho ho, you fool! You absolute idiot! I mean, we've really hurt their damage output. I wouldn't say we've got this, but we're in a pretty good situation. Being able to kill that one guy pretty quickly. Okay, that's good, because then we'll full heal. We got pretty lucky on the target selection they used too. Go for some damage. Yeah, you've already hurt this guy. You might actually... It's possible to kill, but... You could heal. You will get the heal off before they both get to attack, so I think it's worth it. Just to play it a little safe. And he's gonna get a free heal here in a second, or an extra heal. Because we just need one more flare arrow, and then we're pretty good. I also have to sneeze. Wait, I can't tell. Nope, it was a fake out. It was one of the. I even like reared back. It was probably the closest I've ever come to sneezing without actually sneezing. Go for the heal on Estelle just to be sure, and then she can cast Flare Arrow. Honestly, she could probably get away with regular Firebolt, but may as well just go for the overkill. Cause like combat just feels so much better with 3 characters. Because pretty much all the fights that annoyed me... Okay, we're getting very lucky too. Like, all the fights that ever annoyed me, for the most part, in both this game, considering all the fights we've done so far have only had 2 characters, and in the first game, were pretty much the 2v... Like, when you just had 2 characters. Because it just feels like a lot of the times, you're really reliant on them hitting the right characters. And just having extra people on screen that can get hit removes a lot of that, that like luck-based thing, where it's like, if the enemies a lot of times, if they just all attack the same character, they will get 100 to 0, and there's not really a lot you can do about it. Which I think is just one of the flaws with the combat, even though, I mean, I complain a lot, like, I recognize that, but I do still really like the combat of the game. I just feel like it works a lot better when you have at least 3 characters, or 4. And when it's just 2 characters, it doesn't work that well. Is basically the way I guess I would explain how I feel about the combat. We don't really need to cast the spell because this is going to kill with the crit.
Care for a rematch?
Like, see, when things go well, the combat feels really good. But when it doesn't go well, I get really salty and complain a lot, and then I'm really embarrassed afterwards about how mad I get. Hard loafers. I'll have you know that if you could take multiple items from the same chest, the economy could collapse. I mean, you know, you're not wrong. Are these loafers any good? They're for women only, so there's not really a whole lot of options for who gets to equip them here. Basic shoes, how much better is it? So it gives extra speed, a little extra agility, an extra move, and a little bit the extra defense. I mean, I guess if you'd picked Shara, you would have had a little bit of a... Ooh, who do I give it to? Probably still Estelle. TBH. Some more, you find blood! So much blood! Why wasn't this here the first time? Monk ass, dude. Okay, so let's try and get out of here without fighting any enemies. Well, we're not in an awful spot MP-wise. Also, let's try... I wouldn't mind trying to give him the AoE heal. So how do we want to do that? I think basically we just want to make this a win, right? How do you make Latir? You need 2 wind, or you need 2 water, a wind, and a space. So we need to put a... So basically we could just drop Shield and Heaven's Eye. Well, we don't have his stuff upgraded yet, so never mind. For now... I think what we'll do is we'll upgrade his middle slot when we get back to town, if we have the Sith. Buy a cheap wind item. I'll keep Shield on Estelle. Maybe give him like a... whatever the regular, I think it's Evade. Don't fight me. I said don't fight me. We were cutting it close there. We should be able to get back fairly easily. We could go pop by the lighthouse. I think. I don't remember how you get to the lighthouse. Actually, that's maybe before Minoria, and we may not be able to go back that far. I don't know. We also could have gone and fought the other monster, which we probably should have done because I don't know if Kevin's gonna stay on our party or not. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because he may be leaving right here, which would suck. Oh, come on, you don't need to thank us. Yeah, besides, like, you really needed the help anyway. That bowgun of yours is an antique, but you're pretty good with it, don't lie. What? Oh, no, Wandering Priest spends a lot of time out in the wilderness, you know? I gotta be able to defend myself somehow. There's no way I could match a pro. You really think so? I think you'd make a really good bracer, actually. You're really skilled. Oh, Estelle, you're making me blush. You keep the flattery up and we might have to get serious. I thought we agreed to knock it off with the come-ons. Anyway, about this spook you're hunting. Can't use that word, dude. People have been coming to the local church about it, too. But, Father Theodore thinks we ain't dealing with a normal spirit here. Assuming it is a spirit at all. Wait, why isn't it normal? Well, the church likes to say that when people die, all the good little boys and girls join Adios in the sky, right? Right, and sinners are condemned to fall down into the darkness of Gehenna. Sometimes, though, you get souls who, don't really fall into either camp. That's what the church typically refers to as a ghost. Yo, ghosts are actual, like, canon. Wandering souls, okay. But I said what makes our ghosts not normal. If it's a wandering soul, well, they don't really wander. According to doctrine, ghosts are usually bound to something. Could be a place, could be a person. Point is, it's something. The ghost everyone's been reporting, though, doesn't seem to behave that way. It's got Father Theodore worried, I can tell you that much. Yeah, I get it. Okay, that is worrying. Anyway, just something to keep in mind as you investigate. Now, I gotta get to the church. See ya, gang. Stay cool and spookless. can't use that word. That's really good advice. I guess he does know about the Testaments. Doesn't seem like much of a priest though. I don't sweat it too much. The Wanderers really are a bunch of weirdos. The guy used to come to Ravenous way back when was a real bowl of nuts too. Okay. So anyway, we still have some people we need to talk to. Well, we have one person. We will go ahead and report to the Bracer Guild. Unfortunately, he did leave our party, so we should have knocked out that other monster. Because honestly, I ain't doing it. It ain't happening. I'm not fighting them. I'm not gonna struggle just because we have two characters. Granted, it may not even let us go that way. That's also possible. We got a silver chain. Isn't that just the poison item? Wait, don't we have one of those already? Oh, it gives extra defense that prevents poison. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Prevents seal. Seal does suck. I mean, in theory, Estelle, you know, she synergizes with being tanky due to taunt. Granted, taunt has yet to work on anything in this game, so maybe I shouldn't, you know, build her with that in mind. What do I want to do? Oh yeah, I was gonna go to the Orbit shop. There's not really any point since old dude's not in our party. Hopefully he will join it back soon. It'll be kind of like Oliver in the first game, where he joins your party for like 2 seconds and then leaves and then comes right back. Yeah, we didn't even get a chance to use any of his specials. We do have some money. I wouldn't mind buying a few healing items. We've got 5,000 Mira now. I definitely want a couple EP charges. We've got plenty of reviving bombs for... We'll buy a smelling salt. We'll buy a softening balm. And then, should we buy ingredients? We probably should buy ingredients for our revive item. These are good to use outside of combat if nothing else. So we'll go ahead and buy 20. We do have enough Sepith, we could pop over and upgrade stuff. Probably just I'm gonna stay focused on Estelle, as far as like upgrades go, like her slot upgrades. Mainly because I don't know why. Oh, because she's always in the party. That's why. Let's do this one on her second line. It's also the only one we can do. It's not really all that useful to us right now. It does give us a little bit extra EP. That's kind of the only reason I'm slotting them up, since she's basically our caster. So having a few extra spells is nice. So where are we going? We're going to Air Letton checkpoint. That is over this way near the tower, which I meant to do this earlier, or when we were around Saffriel Tower, but I kind of forgot. So basically, we just go straight. I might fight the some ostriches, simply because we're always hurting for wind Sepith. That seems to be what we get the least. Okay, so you're weak to wind. Go for the fire attack here. Can you airstrike? You can airstrike. Yeah, don't knock him. Don't knock him out of the AoE yet. Fortunately, that did not kill. God, that thing hits so hard. Go for the hurricane. Because that should kill that thing, and it'll do a little bit of damage to this guy. As long as you don't miss, that actually killed.
Shouldn't have done that.
I'm actually pretty close to leveling up. Yeah, gets us some good wind Sepith. We're always in need of that. Yeah, so we just go straight. Don't go to the tower. We are done with the tower. We are never returning. I think we'll get to the checkpoint and then we'll stop. I'm trying to remember, those little moths might also be worth fighting. I think they give wind Sepith. Oh, the panda! The panda! So the panda's gimmick is that he does a shit ton of damage, but he gives a lot of XP. I think we actually already killed one on. Yeah, we killed the one on screen because we got the laundry bowl, which is just it was an item for Estelle that's just better than everything else. Even the stuff we found in the tower was worse than what the laundry pole is, like damage wise, and I think it has an extra range. So yeah, he's dead. You get a massive 200 XP. Well, it's not. I mean, it's a lot. I'm not gonna pretend it's not. I mean, compared to this guy, only gives 30. I did fight one of those pandas off screen at one point, and I didn't manage to kill him in time, and he hit me for like 5,000 damage. Thankfully, he dies pretty easily, so. Or he's not that tanky, I guess I should say. Honestly, I'm probably better off just whacking him with, I think Estelle should kill, right? Hopefully. If not, we may have to ult. Because if she gets hit, she'll die. Okay, yeah, that is more than enough.
Piece of cake.
Gets her free and easy level up. Air Letten checkpoint. Feels like it's ages since I've been here. So the guard who saw it is somewhere around here? At least that's what Jean told us. Yeah, let's hit up the guard commander here first and see who saw what. Good idea, but I think somebody saw it in such a lovely place. Oh, knock it off with the it nonsense. That's a copyrighted term. You can't use that freely. Just say it's a ghost or whatever already. No, not hear anything. La la la. Can't a girl lie to herself every now and then? You already did that at the start of the game. You gotta wait a little bit before you get to lie to yourself again. So, we will explore the Air Letten checkpoint in the next video, guys. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.